Happy belated New Year, everyone! ShadowRock here with your very first Mega News for 2020, the new decade. 2020 is going to be an exciting year for Megaman fans, including the release of Rockman X DiVE, Megaman ZX Legacy Collection, a rumored Megaman Battle Network mobile game, and we may even find out what the heck this mysterious, major, unannounced Megaman game is. But in the meantime, let's begin with your first news for the year. Dash kicking things off by answering the question, is Meg a man? Apparently so, according to this Megaman ZX Legacy Collection box. Nope, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This is a legitimate typo on the ZX Legacy Collection box. This hilarious error was spotted at GameStop stores by users such as EliseBaby01 on Twitter and the social media guy for Sonic the Hedgehog himself, Aaron Weber. Yep, this is completely real, not photoshopped at all. Now before you ask, no, the collection is not out yet. It will not be out until February 2020. What you're looking at are the pre-order boxes that stores like GameStop will display on their shelves to say, hey, this game's coming out, you should probably pre-order it. That's exactly what this is, it's just a display box. So what you are seeing here is not indicative of the final box. Hopefully. This is far from the first time Capcom has made errors like this on their boxes. We can't forget such classics like Mega.exe or Resident Evil Revelations. Seriously, does anyone check these before they go to print? In other ZX Legacy Collection news, the Rockman Live 2020 concert just happened over the weekend. This was the big concert happening over in Japan that featured Megaman 2, Megaman Battle Network 1, and of course ZX Legacy Collection, featuring a bunch of music from those games, including guest appearances and other cool stuff. But as far as news goes, what did we get? Wow, it's absolutely nothing! Well, we did get something which I'll get into, but it has nothing to do with games per se. I know we speculated in the past about something coming out from this concert, but it is a Japanese only event, so in my mind I was 99% sure there wasn't going to be a game announcement here. There's still a chance it could happen later in the month because they still got 2 more concerts to do. I wouldn't get my hopes up though. As for the event itself, we have a nice thread here by Pablo X Montero on Twitter. He was at the concert himself and he has lots of pictures and descriptions on what occurred there. In the front they had a ton of things on display, including recent merchandise and some of the upcoming ones too, like the awesome Megaman EXE versus Base EXE statue. Still in its prototype form, of course. Oh, and the Grandista Megaman figure as well. Yep, that thing is actually coming out now, at least in Japan. Essentially, you're gonna have to play a catcher machine in order to get this bad boy. So I say good luck, have fun with that. But if you are outside of Japan, like me, you can go ahead and buy this figure on several toy stores online. It will set you back $38 US, and depending on where you get it, the release date is gonna vary. It could be anywhere from January to March. Getting back to the Rockman Live 2020 though, some of the other displays included the special 5-in-1 box for the Rockman series, and in case you missed it, here's another look at the final version of the Zero/Vince bust that's going to be coming with the special edition for Rockman Zero and ZX Double Hero Collection. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Now it's time to recap the concert itself. The concert operations executed with the Battle Network segment of the concert. At one point, the voice actors for Neto and Rockman EXE from the anime got on stage and talked about the anime series, how long it has been since the Rockman EXE series even came out, which was 19 years ago. We're coming up on the 20th soon. Well, that's one way to make me feel old. And some funny tidbits like they still used broadband internet back when EXE came out. For a little bit of fan service, they even recited the scene with the Giga Cannon program advance. It's really cool that they brought these actors in as guests, and I kind of suspect that they might appear again in the Rockman EXE mobile game. It really does seem like a good time for this mobile game to happen, just because even from this Rockman Live 2020 concert, Japanese fans have been talking about how much they missed the Battle Network series and wish that more things would happen with it, so there you go, there's a mobile game coming. Next up is the Capcom sound team with their brand new band Captune, playing the Megaman 2 section of the concert. If you want a little peek at how that turned out, Rockman Corner recently shared a video by YouTube channel Moss with some of the band members from the show playing Dr. Wily's stage theme from Mega Man 2. Yes, the overdone one, but it does sound amazing, and you can see some of the trumpet players, a trombone player, and saxophone players jazzing it up. Go trumpets! Oh, but what's this? Team Shachi also appeared at the concert, doing their own number from their own collaboration with the Rockman series. They even have some of the band members from their music video up there on stage, so that's pretty cool. Before the fans were treated to some of the music from the Zero and ZX Legacy collection, the man himself, Rockman series producer Kazuya Tsuchiya, came on stage to give a little message. We don't know all of what he said. It seems like the gist is, he is assuring fans that Zero and ZX Legacy collection is coming in February, for real this time. And that's his last words before he exits the stage with a bow. It would have been awesome to just be there and listen to the Zero and ZX Legacy collection tracks myself, but there is no word on whether this concert will eventually be released in the form of like CDs, DVDs, or anything else. There wasn't even a live stream for this. So it seems like this concert's fate, just like the Rockman 30th concert last year, is to be tucked away in Capcom's vault. Which is a dang shame because it seems like these concerts were a lot of fun, very awesome events, and it would be very cool to document these. But at least we have people like Pablo here covering it for us. The concert ended off with an encore of some Battle Network music, it looks like. I see Running Through the Cyber World on the screen. God, that'd be so cool to listen to. You got Rockman EXE and Blues EXE on the flute, and even Ochi-san is on the guitar. Bless these people. But wait, here's the actual announcement from the Rockman Live 2020 concert. It's the Rockman Zero and ZX Soundbox Collection, coming out on March 25th for 8,800 yen. This is going to have 208 tracks from the entire Rockman Zero and Rockman ZX series. Not only that, but these will be the original uncompressed versions of these tracks, which is a first for Rockman 04, ZX, and ZX Advent respectively. Very nice to see. We don't have any images or anything of the box set, but apparently there will be new artwork by Toyo Nakayama, the Zero series artist, and Makoto Yabe. There's no other information besides that because it was just announced. We don't even know if some of the Zero and ZX Legacy Collection tracks that were made specifically for that collection are going to appear in this soundbox. But considering that it's coming out right after the collection, I'd say it's a possibility. As for the lack of game news at the Rockman Live 2020 concert, I'll be honest, we might not hear anything about the mobile game or the unannounced major game until much later, probably after the Zero and ZX Legacy Collection is out, or maybe even around E3 time. At least for the major game. A mobile game could be announced literally any time. They may even save it for towards the end of the year like they did for Rockman X DiVE last year. We'll just have to wait and see, but hey, at least we got Rockman X DiVE and Zero ZX Legacy Collection to hold us over until then. There was no Megaman games released last year technically, so at least we're getting some things this year. That's already a heck of a start. Speaking of Rockman X DiVE, let's dash on over to that game. So we have a couple more 3D scene images. The first one is the factory stage, Flame Memo stage from X1. And it's mostly the same stuff we've seen before, so don't have anything to say there. The next one is pretty interesting, however, because it is Storm Owl's Air Force stage from X4, a stage we haven't played yet. Once again though, these are mostly similar scenes we've seen in the past, just from a different angle. We can spot an item behind the plasma cannon enemy, and then on the bottom right, there's another look at the Prion Elite from Command Mission. Still really awesome that they're bringing in Command Mission enemies. This image also shows a lot of love for Vile. Hero Azure is proud. And that's not even the last of the Vile love we're going to see in this video. But first, I have an exciting announcement for you guys. It's finally here at last! The Rockman X DiVE Keisuke Mizuno autograph. addressed to ShadowRock, which is me, the prize for taking 3rd place in the Rockman X DiVE collection contest. It has been a long journey from August to now just to get this thing in, but I'm so happy that it's finally here, and it's always very nice to have something physically written by the actual Megaman X series artist in my collection. I just want to take a little time out here and just reflect on everything that happened involving this contest. I submitted the photo of my Megaman collection, and I reached out to all you guys to say, hey, upvote me if you want to help me out. At the time, the main motivation was getting a guaranteed spot into the Rockman X DiVE beta so I could cover it. But that was before they later announced that everybody could get into the beta, so it wasn't really much of a closed beta anymore, was it? Still got a few perks there, but you guys really came out in full force with that support, upvoting the comments, cheering me on both during the contest and after when the winners were announced. The support from you guys was absolutely phenomenal the whole entire time, and I can't thank you enough. It really does mean a lot to me. Not only because I have the autograph of the X series artist, that's cool, but what's even better is knowing that you guys got my back. Thank you so much. Getting the autograph itself after I won the contest wasn't easy either though. You might have noticed that I won the contest in September more or less, and I didn't get it until January 8th. Well, when I entered the contest, I did it with my Facebook page, the ShadowRock page. But after the contest was won, I found out you can't message another fan page with your own fan page. That's just not a thing that Facebook does apparently, even though it's completely stupid. But that's how it works apparently. So I had to message the Rockman X DiVE page with my own personal Facebook page. Had to give them all of my proof that I own the page and everything. But a few months passed and I just didn't hear anything back from them at all. Then a month ago I heard that the 1st place winner hadn't got his prize either. And at that point I just lost hope. I thought I was never gonna get it. Even if I said something, they're probably like, well, it's too late now. That was until, miraculously, around Christmas time, Capcom Taiwan themselves messaged me with their own personal account saying, hey, we're sorry that we missed you because of the issues with the Facebook messaging. Send us your info and we'll get it sent over. It was a true Christmas miracle, and even though it was extremely late, I do want to thank Capcom Taiwan for remembering me and not just throwing the prize in the trash. I don't know what exactly prompted them to get back to me when they did. Was it all my complaining about it on YouTube in a few videos? Did they finally see my messages? Did one of my fans get into contact with them? Either way how it happened, I'm just glad it happened. And now my prize, our prize, because this is all of your victory as well. This would not have happened without you guys. It's sitting nice and neat with the rest of my Mega Man collection. Thank you again once again everyone for everything. I seriously can't thank you enough. Very happy to finally be able to share this one with y'all. Now we got 2 more Mega Man updates to share before we end off. Over the holidays we got Mega Man's Christmas Carol 3 from Ace Spark, Sprites Inc. and the Make a Good Mega Man level team. This is the 3rd and final entry in the Christmas Carol series. In this one, there's a funny gag where Dr. Light and Wily pretend to be Dr. Cossack, and you can take out the buster of Mega Man, Proto Man, or Bass in the fight against some new holiday-themed bosses. It may not be Christmas anymore, but this is definitely worth checking out. And while you're checking out the link in the description below, check out Sprites Inc. It's an amazing website for Mega Man sprites. I personally have used their website for many years for any sprites or images that I needed from throughout the entire Mega Man series, Battle Network ROM hacks, and other things too. Definitely show them your support, whether for videos, images. Our last news for today brings us to Teppen. Yep, the card-based mobile game featuring Mega Man X and that booty. It's a new year and it's time for yet another new card set. This one is called The Force Seekers and it features Akuma from the Street Fighter series, who is the new character in this version. There's some other new skins as well, such as Evil Ryu. But as for the Mega Man X offerings, there are 16 new Mega Man X related cards, and these are a real treat. You got many X5 and X6 references like Spiral Pegasus, Blizzard Wolfang, High Max, Gate, Blaze Heatnix, oh, and Magma Dragoon from X4. Some of the cards here are just awesome. From crossovers like Magma Dragoon vs Akuma and Vile vs Akuma, hey, we even see his knee cannon, to some very obscure references, like this card art of Sigma defeating Storm Eagle to force him into loyalty. Yeah, did you know that Storm Eagle only joined Sigma out of complete fear of his power? That is a detail you'll not find in the games. You gotta go look in the manuals or the X Legacy Collection database to find that information. So it's really awesome that they're referencing stuff like this. There's another one with Alia helping out with murdering Blizzard Wolfang, like she mentions in X6. And then there's a shot from X1's intro stage with Vile crushing X in his right armor's arms. There's so much cool stuff here and amazing references. But at this point, we're going to have our own MegaQuint show you all the different card arts and descriptions from this new card set, the Force Seekers. Let's rock! Well guys, that'll wrap it up for our first Mega News update for 2020. What are you looking forward to for the Blue Bomber and the new year? And what do you think of all that we presented today? For all things Mega Man, you're already in the right place, ShadowRockZX. Until the next video folks, rock on and have a fantastic new year.